One of the greatest things about society today is that we can be subjective. Because each person has their own opinion on every subject, we all interpret facts and media in different ways. What happens when the facts and the media presents to us are unreliable or biased themselves? While each person deserves to have their own opinions, media reporters should report the facts without opinion or without bias. This is the only way we can truly see both sides of a story. There are many specific reasons why media should not be biased, but I feel that there are three important reasons. First, media bias can exaggerate events and cause unnecessary reactions. Second, media bias can multiply among news agencies. And third, media bias threatens our ability to be individuals. As I stated before, media bias can exaggerate events and cause unnecessary reactions. For example, when reporters place their opinions into facts of an event, people might take that as opinion as facts. At a shooting at Grants Point Mall in Houston, Texas, mall traffic declined 75% in the next month due to one reporter labeling the mall as unsafe. The mall had never had any previous criminal activity, and the shooting was not considered to be random. Yet the mall suffered business due to one reporter showing his bias that the mall was unsafe. Media bias from one news agency can cause media bias in all news agencies. Most news stories only have a few sources of factual information. In order to provide in-depth coverage across many outlets and television stations, news agencies will pull information from other stations. If this copied information is biased or only partially factual, then all media outlets will be broadcasting the same biased report. Finally, media bias threatens our ability to be individuals and make individual decisions. News outlets tend to be highly politically biased in their public policy reports. An article by an ABC columnist recalls the bias in the 2008 presidential election. It had nothing to do with the presidents, but it was intended for the First Ladies. Cindy McCain was criticized, but Michelle Obama was put on a pedestal. If we don't know both sides of a story, how can we make an educated decision? A CNN news anchor quoted that citizens must maintain a critical perspective on the media in order to make informed choices and participate effectively in public policy processes. Our individuality is what makes public policy work, and feeding our minds with partial or biased information will prevent the public policy process from effectively working. In conclusion, media bias has been prevalent in society for many years. In today's world, the decisions we make can affect the world for years to come. One president can change the course of our economy in one term. One biased report with non-factual information can cause a person to be wrongly accused of murder. Media bias can exaggerate events, multiply among agencies, and threaten our ability to be individuals. We must ask ourselves this one question. When our decisions can affect the quality of life for ourselves and others for years to come, shouldn't we be able to base our decisions solely on fact?